It's about that time. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. From WJZD Radio Detroit, worldwide. Welcome to Jazz at Sunset, a brand new edition. I'm your guy, Don Allen. Yeah, I'll be with you for a little while. Let's see who's listening. I know a lot of you guys aren't getting into it just yet, but I anticipate a few more people will be checking in. Let's see. So far, we've got them in Toronto checking in Kansas City and all over the city of Detroit. We thank you so very much for joining us this evening. And Gaston, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Hope everything is well. Coming up this hour, we've started off with Larry Carlton. I've got some Bob James on the way. Swing Out Sister, Frankie Beverly, and made some Sweet Back. Grover Washington Jr. And I didn't know I had two in there from Bob James, so let's do two in a row, back to back from Bob James. Let's move that around. Classic from Heat Wave, Jamiroquai, Grace Jones, and Christian. As we get you started, evening, Janae. How you doing? Happy New Year, sweetheart. This is Jazz at Sunset. Although the sun has long since gone down, as you can tell over my right shoulder. Yeah, I had to check. I hope everyone is fired up and ready for a wonderful, wonderful 2025. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting, to be sure. For those of you listening while you're driving in your cars, please keep your eyes on the road, especially if you're in Indiana and Ohio. I understand they're going to get a lot of snow tonight. Jana Cummings Hill is watching us this evening. Good evening, Jana. How are you? Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. My name is Don Allen. For those of you just joining us for the first time, we welcome you to WJZD Radio worldwide, streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer you the best in smooth jazz, traditional jazz, some R&B, gospel jazz. We've got the best in the business serving it up for you every day, all day. And Happy New Year to you as well, Jenna. Got a couple of questions. You know I would come to the table with a couple of questions, right? Now, since 2024 is gone, we are standing at the beginning of 2025. Hey, baby, how you doing? Mwah, dinner was wonderful. What are your expectations for yourself for 2025? We'll start there. Give you a second to think about it as we get this thing fired up, okay? What are your expectations for yourself for 2025? And for those of you who just coming over from listening to Kyle Lamont on the afternoon drive, he takes care of you like that every day from 2 till 6 right here on WJZD Radio. Kyle is smooth as silk. So you can check him out. Also coming up tonight at 8 p.m., Mellow Mike. He has the keys to the master suite. Gene Edwards takes care of you from 10 till midnight with Jazzy One Jazz. And into the night, it's my man Jay Square. Handling it early in the morning, it's O'Neal Stevens, Artist Spotlight. And I'll be back with you 8 o'clock in the morning for the Rise and Grind morning. That's how we like getting things done. So, did everyone have a wonderful Christmas, an amazing Christmas? Did you? Did you get everything you want, or did you get what you deserved? I hope you got everything you wanted. And I hope you anticipate, I hope that you are anticipating an amazing 2025. It's going to be an amazing year. It is, in fact, everything that you make it. Everything you set up this year to be will be as it should be. I don't care who's in the house on Pennsylvania Avenue. I don't care who got elected, who did not. Janae says her expectations are to continue to serve God and his people, start your business, and lose weight for your study abroad trip. You going abroad to study abroad? I'm just joking. So where are you going abroad? Where are you going, Janae? Are you just going to tour Europe? Learn about our great planet? That would be amazing. That would be a lovely trip. And you, Jana, what are your expectations? Gaston Brewer, what are your expectations for 2025? Oh, Florence, Italy. Okay, I need to give you my, bring me back a tie, okay? Just a tie, okay? Make something G. Something G. J Firm, what's up? Welcome to 2025. We've already asked the first question of the evening, Jay, and that question is, what are your expectations for yourself for the year 2025? You know, you guys are taking your time typing it in. That's okay, because I got to get my water on. I know it's rare. Generally, I have a glass of Cabernet. That's a little later. You got me? Okay, cool. You know, brother always can use some Italian haberdashery. Like I said, we got 2 in a row from Bob James. This is Feel Like Making Love. It's a perfect night for it if you look outside. Elva Bell, Corey Brown, welcome to the Jazz at Sunset Special Edition. It's a perfect night for making love. It's cold outside. If you are fortunate enough to have a fireplace, throw some logs on the fire. Corey's got a fireplace, but he got folk in his house. Yeah, but right by a roaring fire, a couple of glasses of wine or whatever you want to drink. My baby says her expectations for herself is to continue developing her business acumen, increasing self-love, i.e. spa treatments and sound healing. Jay says that he puts it all together. He says expect greatness. Elva, Corey is related to you too. We adopted Corey a long time ago at Coffee Junior High School. We're going to have a family reunion of sorts. We can have it at Corey's house. His backyard is as big as, Ford Field. You down with that, Corey? But what are your expectations? My expectations, I'm going to promote harder. Corey and I was talking, we were talking about this. That in the background you hear Miss Webb, my better half, in the kitchen. We discussed this at dinner New Year's Eve. WJZD Radio is going to expand. The website's going to grow. It's going to change. You'll hear it very soon in how we represent our station in terms of saying WJZD Radio worldwide, because we are in fact worldwide. Oh, you're related through the Lyles family. Oh, me and the Lyles family go way back too. We were just nightclub and hanging buddies when we were teenagers. But my expectations for this business, I'm going to promote harder. So if you want to know what's happening anywhere, check the WJZD Radio website. Check my Facebook page. Or you can listen to WJZD Radio, because we aspire to be the go-to location for any and all things live entertainment, recorded entertainment. Hey, Dietrich, how are you? John B., what's going on, baby? We will let you know what's happening anywhere and everywhere. And I also discussed this with John. We will expand this year on our website. There's going to be a jazz station, of course. There's also going to be a solid gold soul station. Soft rock, classic metal, and maybe a little bit of R&B, current. And from that, there will be also a page exclusively for podcasting. Two in a row from Bob James. This is Nightcrawler. The sun has set. My little sister, Vicki Howard Terry. Good evening. Jazz at Sunset is in full effect. And we got off to a great start with the listener's choice, but no one else, after they heard Janae and Alvin and Waldo, no one else has submitted their voice or their song. So we do urge you, we're going to continue it. Jay, Elva, John, Gaston. We need you to do 4 sets on your phone. Go to your phone. There is a record feature on your phone where you can record your voice and say, hi, this is Gaston Brewer. You're on Listener's Choice at WJZD Radio. Giving a shout out to Susie or Bobby or whatever, you know. Do it 4 times. Say whatever you like. Keep it clean. And then email me a list of 12 songs. You want to do it again, Janae? Come on. You can do it again. See? Janae gonna do it till we hire her, okay? Smoke Jones. For those of you, how was the show? I saw the videotape, Smoke. If you guys didn't make it down to Cliff Bell's for the pre-New Year's Eve celebration, I didn't know Smoke could do Luther, but somebody called me and said, this boy, man. I got calls all day. Vicki Howard Terry, I would love to have you be a DJ for a night. Go to your phone, record yourself doing 4 sets or 4 different things. Hi, this is Vicki Howard Terry. This is Listener's Choice on WJZD Radio. Then make up 3 other things to say. Email it to me along with a list of 12 songs, and I'll put the show together for you. You can email it to wjzdradio@gmail.com. And Smoke Jones, I want you to do it too. And of course, you can drop your own music in there too, Smoke. You know, we're going to play Say Less, you know. So that way the ladies can hear you sing and talk. I think it's a great thing. Jay says, I'm working on it, but you know I'm busy. But I can do. But that I can do. Let me ask for J Firm Detroit. And you can also plug your business if you are doing this. For those of you who have businesses, plug your business. So Jay will come on and he'll do a show for 1 hour on Saturday night. And he will also remind you that you can get your lawn, it's wintertime, you can get your front yard shoveled. That includes the porch and driveway. J Firm, and give them the number where they can come and you can come and take care of them. Put your own commercial on it. I want you guys to promote yourselves. I'm just giving you the platform. Listener's Choice happens every Saturday at 8 p.m. And you can tell everybody, I said it, everybody, to listen to your show. Smoke, it's the same thing for you. 12 songs. Record yourself actually, Smoke can do his own show at home and just do it your way. If you have the equipment, Smoke, go ahead and record a full hour. You talk 4 times, play whatever you want, and we'll do it that way. How about that? Baby, I know you got some Prince on your playlist, okay? And you can actually do yours here. So you ain't got to email me, okay? She's sitting right over there. Good evening, Barb. How are you feeling? Happy holidays to you. Welcome to 2025. Shout out to all my Lions. We are one pride. Need my Lions to check in. Just signify by saying one pride. If you are in the Lions pride, just say one pride. Type it in. My boys got to handle their business on Sunday. I need the whole WJZD Radio Nation to put together some Lions pride, because we're going to get this done. That's it. It's all about grit, baby. Tell them, Jay. Did you make any resolutions? Did you? Yes, we are an engaged couple. We've been enjoying our life. Baby, how long we've been enjoying this life? I ain't including the bad parts. Okay? Now I gave her something to think about. John says he'll come to me. You want to record yours here, too? So are you ready for the challenges? Right? 40 years? I think it's over 40 years. Because you knew before I was a DRQ, didn't you? Or was it after? It could have been. Bob James, 2 in a row. Let's move on as we take care of you at sunset on WJZD Radio Worldwide. Just working on longevity for the family. The family is always a wonderful thing, Jay. Did you guys see, Jay didn't make any resolutions. Did anyone else make any resolutions that you have already broken? Because they say if you say, I'm not going to drink anymore. Terrence Neal, what's up, bro? You know I'm going to shout out my sister's birthday. My little sister, Nina Simone Neal's birthday is today. Poor thing is in a cast, sitting on her behind, directing everybody at the house. I know they're going to be glad when she heals so she can get the hell out of there. Matt Seeley, good evening. It is a beautiful sunset, even though we can't see it here in Detroit. It's dark already. Yeah, it is her birthday. It's my sister. Everybody tell my little sister, Nina Simone Neal, happy birthday. Just type in, happy birthday, Nina. I need y'all to do that for me. That's family right there. See, Jay already started it. Happy birthday, lady. Her name is Nina, and she broke her foot. So she is at home in a cast on her birthday. Although I did read her Facebook post, and she said she's going to try to sneak out to the Woodbridge pub. And I told her, keep your ass at the house. If I swear to God, Terrence, I better not see her at the Woodbridge. Oh, look at the love coming in. Terrence, call her up and tell her the love is coming in. I love her too. This is Swing Out Sister, and Not Gonna Change. Ooh, look at all of the happy birthday love for Nina. Getting you ready for all the challenges in 2025. WJZD Radio Worldwide. That's right, streaming the globe, spanning the globe, bringing jazz to everyone who wants to listen. You see, the major record companies said no one wanted to hear jazz anymore. I beg to differ. I've got 875,000 people who begs to differ. Shout out to everybody down in Florida right now enjoying that 50-degree weather. Happy birthday, Nina. Get well soon. That broken ankle will heal, whether you're at home or out. Just be safe. Ooh, I've got the whole list, Nina. Terrence, call her up and tell her to tune in. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. But we vow here at WJZD Radio, we are going to promote things a lot harder. Meaning, whenever you hear our voice between myself, Kyle, Gene, Mike, we are going. Do you remember Sundown that we used to do on WJZZ? We're going to start doing that on WJZD. You know, I just have to figure out a way where these bars can throw $25 into the pot so it'll make it, you know, because they're going to want their evenings updated every week. So if I can work that out, we'll make it happen. You come over. Everybody wants to come over here to their show. Terrence says he's on his way to take her to Ruth Chris for her birthday. Well, shoot. Oh, you ain't gonna be far from us. Oh, Nina's there. Thank you, sis. We love you, sis. You get well soon, and don't let me see you over there at Woodbridge Pub until that cast is off. That's what I'm saying. Still to come, Frankie Beverly and Mays, Sweetback, Grover Washington, Heatwave, Jamiroquai, Grace Jones, and Christian. And guess what? This is going so well, I'm going to stick around next hour, too. So y'all going to Ruth Chris, huh? You ain't calling and invited a brother and a sister to see if we wanted to join y'all. We could have come and we would have paid, but that's all right. Since you didn't invite us and we gonna crash, you have to pay, Terrence. Baby, get your clothes on. We going to Ruth Chris. It's on Terrence. It's all good. Anybody else out there hungry? Okay. I need to see a written doctor's note from you, Nina. Welcome to 2025, everyone. Terrence said, come on. He don't know us very well, do we? Help getting you ready for the challenge of 2024. And believe me, there are going to be some challenges. There will be some obstacles we must face. But let me tell you something about the God that I serve. I've faced challenges before, and I will face them again. If I can't go over it, around it, or under it, you know what we got to do. We have to knock those challenges down. And as for you, I'm talking to you. When you're experiencing the speed bumps of life, having problems, holla at your boy. I'm an excellent soundboard. I won't tell you what to do, but I will tell you what I would do. That's right, Jay. Tell them about it. Go through it. Karen said, we sound like we can eat. Well, we were at Kona Grill New Year's Eve along with Corey and Carol. And for Dawn's birthday, we went to Eddie V's. In Vegas, we were at the Pepper Mill. And what was the name of that first spot we went to in the casino? Joey's or Joe's or... Huh? Junior's. Oh, we find some food. But that's what we do. And we maintain a healthy physique. Here we go with Frankie, the late great. As we share all of this musical goodness with you, please share us with your friends. Let everyone know. I don't care where they are. It doesn't matter. They could be in LA. They could be in Hawaii. Say, you want some great jazz? I know we're in Detroit, but you can listen to them too. WJZD Radio Worldwide. Also like to send congratulations to those who are finding success, and to those who have been featured on WJZD Radio. LaShawn Gary, Carl Reed, Jared Lawson, Lynn Roundtree, Smoke Jones, Daryl Beebe, Gerard Gibbs, Ralph Armstrong, Galen McKinney, just to name a few. These are some of the local talent, and I'm waiting to hear from Nina Simone and Terrence Neal so we can get them on, because we show our local people much love. And speaking of eating, since a lot of us, how many of you guys did not go out New Year's Eve? How many of you guys did not go out? Sounds like it was made today, huh? It's coming. I'm waiting for it. See, Jay didn't go out. We didn't really go out. We went out and had dinner with Corey and Carol. And we came home because I was at work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And since you didn't go out, for New Year's Eve, and when you did, you were eating, odds are, somewhere, wherever you went. So what are you going to do to lose those extra pounds? I know you guys gained some weight. Don't lie to me. I gained a half a pound. Okay, 3/4. But it's cold outside here in Michigan. And when it gets cold outside, us Michiganians, especially those of us in Detroit, we tend to hunker down. Jana says she didn't go out. Did you gain any weight? I know, see, when it gets cold outside, the instinct tells us go to the market, buy a bunch of stuff that you normally wouldn't buy, but you might have a hankering for it, So I know that means we all gained a little weight. John, don't lie. I saw you the other day. Yeah, you gained a couple of pounds too. You went to the Red Wings game, made it home by 5 minutes to 12. Wow. And they won, did they not? Shout out to the Red Wings. They are 3-1 under their new coach. Karen says, actually, she didn't. She slept through it. I woke up when your neighbors were shooting. They got some stuff, too. AK. No, I don't waste bullets like that. I need my bullets. The ammo costs. Do people still do that? People are still shooting at night, at midnight? Come on, y'all. I thought we were beyond that. People asked me what I was doing New Year's Eve. I said sleep. Maybe get cuddled on the couch, but that was it. I mean, John, my man, Mr. Duke, over at Blue 2 asked me what was I doing New Year's Eve. And I was like, man, that's going out on New Year's Eve is for rookies. Elva said she went to church at 7:10, then came home. Did you say a prayer for me, Elva? Jay said, nope, and I don't want you to know what's coming for your ass. Exactly, right? Karen says, I've never heard stuff like what they got. Wow. Now, I do know some guys, me and Jay both know a lot of the same guys who have some heavy artillery, and all it takes is a phone call, so, But I don't get that. I don't get the shooting at midnight, and I don't get going out anymore. Just because we didn't do it this year does not mean Dawn and I won't step out next year, but odds are we'll be in Vegas somewhere. Jay said, ooh. Janice in Atlanta, they shoot fireworks and guns at the same time? Oh, my. Well, see, you know what they say about Atlanta up here in Detroit? They call Atlanta Little Detroit because most of the people that live in Atlanta now in the surrounding areas are from, in fact, Detroit. And I haven't been to Atlanta in a long time because traffic is just horrendous there. The trains and all the rest of that. Same thing in Canton? Oh, come on, Jay. I've seen your neighborhood. This is Jamiroquai. No, this is Sweetback. My bad. You will rise. Eventually, we will rise above this nonsense of shooting guns on New Year's. My baby says, hopefully, we will be on our honeymoon somewhere warm for the new year. Oh, I guarantee it. We will not. I guarantee we will not be here in the cold on our honeymoon. Now we'll be here to this. She was unhappy. It ain't like we leaving next week or nothing like that. But it gave her hope when her sweet grandma would say, yeah. I got a question for you guys. Since I got all you guys with me, I want to speak to all the married couples, Jay, and Corey. When married women get upset, she goes shopping. Where do married men go? Corey said it to the garage. Okay, I'm going to say it again. When married women get upset, they go shopping. Where do married men go? I'm just asking. When it's the way we are discussing when the most opportune time will be for our nuptials. Jenna said go to the bar. The man cave. Okay, I didn't know. Let's see, Jay has a big house, so he can go to the man cave. Corey goes to the garage. Some guys go to the bar. Jay goes to the man cave. At least we ain't spending money. I have a related question to that. Terrence said to the basement. Mm-hmm. And my sister lets you, don't she? While she out at Somerset. Gaston says he goes to his music room. That's a good question, because you do need to. Karen says the man cave to the stuff y'all done lied about buying. Ooh, Karen, to the stuff we lied about buying. Whatever do you mean, Karen? Jay says strictly a man cave. Dawn says she goes to the fabric store. She lying. She go to Amazon. She just picked up 4 bags out there at the front door. I ain't seen 9 needle of thread. Don't forget, guys, Listener's Choice is this weekend. I think G. Hen is going to do a show this weekend. Okay, John B. says garage, bar, or basement, a.k.a. man cave. Margie Weaver, Happy New Year. And see, I'm going to tell you. Dawn will tell you, too. I'm a shopaholic. When I want to get away and just be by myself, I go shopping. I may not even have to leave because I'm an Amazonian, too. I'm an Amazoniac. Amazoniac. I pull out my phone. Let me see what I need or what I don't need. Or, find me on Greenfield and 9 Mile. Men's Warehouse. And whatever I buy, I got to buy some shoes 2 doors down. I just bought some stuff. I ain't even wore it yet. Oh, this is music from Sweetback. It's called You Will Rise. Mm-hmm. You like that, don't you? You did. Jay started me on Amazon. It's your fault. You like this groove? This is Jazz at Sunset, special edition. Karen said hiding it in the basement or garage. Anyway, y'all think we ain't gonna look. Yeah, we do shop, but we also know Women are nosy as hell. Y'all gonna find it. Oh, this is real old, Terrence. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got Gerald Damien on the phone, violinist extraordinaire. Gerald, you are on the air with me since you called. I'm gonna make you a star. Say hi to everybody, Gerald.
Hello, everybody. That's funny. For real, I'm on the air for real.
You are on the air for real. We're streaming worldwide, and I'm on Facebook and YouTube. And since you called, because most people know that I will do this to you. If you call me and I'm on the air, I'm gonna make a star out your ass.
Well, it's a good thing I'm already shining.
And he's so modest too. What can I do for you, man?
Man, Deb Blonde's record just dropped. I got to send you the link. It's incredible. Everybody's just like, wow. Detroit artist Deb Blonde Jackson. Flautist.
Okay, cool. Oh, the flautist. Yeah, I remember. You introduced me to her in the studio.
That's right. That's right. So we marshaled through a lot of music and a lot of wonderful projects and records. And she's a part of the Motor Soul Collective, and she has a solo project which is handcrafted by my own hands and produced by me.
Oh, I know it's gonna be fire. It's
fire. It's total fire. But in true Detroit jazz fashion, we got to keep Detroit music alive and well, because a lot of folks tend to forget that Detroit has such a rich musical jazz history.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Motown, but they forget that we have a lot of wonderful jazz artists that came out of Detroit and popular artists too, musicians. Bob Hurst, bass player.
We've got Ralph Armstrong, the bass pimp.
Of course, Ralph Armstrong, the bass pimp for sure. And then, we can't forget about my mentors, Donald Walden, Marcus Belgrave.
Oh, man.
And then we can go to, Greg Fillinganes,
Oh, yeah. Former musical director for Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of rich history with, and even some of the current favorites that are there now, Charles and Glenn Scale, they're still on top of their game.
But Glenn and Charles are always on top.
Interesting enough, you remember Greg Dokes?
Yes.
He is featured on this record.
Get out.
The late, great Greg Dokes.
Get out.
Is back. And he's going to be riding on top of the charts.
Oh, my God. Man, you got to send that to me. At WJZDradio@gmail.com. Send me an MP3. I'll drop it tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'll give me your direct email too, so I can just send you a download link.
Okay, I'm gonna text it to you when I get off the air. Okay.
Okay, man. All right. Well, thanks for your support, and thanks for listening to Don. Everybody, come on, support that great music. WJZZ serves a wonderful purpose, not just for its direct community in Detroit, but just for the world as a whole, providing and presenting.
Oh, thank you, man. We appreciate you so much, man. Gerald Damien, I'll holler back at you.
All right, okay.
Later. Oh, man. Now, if you guys have never heard Gerald Damien do what he does, he is a violinist next level, okay? Mark Mix, what's going on? Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. Gerald Damien, see, whenever you call me and I'm on the air, I always will make you a star because I'm not going to tell you, now I'm going to just answer the phone and say, hey, don't cuss. I got you on. I have to tell you you're on the air because a lot of my friends, a lot of my partners, what the F up, blah, blah, blah. But that was Gerald Damien, and he is going to be sending me some new Motor City Fire. And I know, Mark Mix, since you are listening and watching, I expect to hear that from you. Terrence, when you get in and out the studio, get it done. Smoke Jones we're playing Smoke already, so Classic and Grover Washington, Still to Go, Heatwave, Jamiroquai, and Grace Jones and Christian. Next hour, I'm going to take you old school. And a lot of people ask me, how do I develop my playlist? I put myself in the listener's shoes. I know so many musicians, and I know so many ladies who like music. My wife to be is a music junkie like myself. So I'm like, I think to myself, would she like to hear it? Would Terrence like to hear it? Would Jay like to hear it? It's got to be jazzy. It's got to have a funky edge. It's got. I'm trying to add more vocals. You know, I'm trying to add songs with more vocals to balance out the sound that you're getting here at WJZD. Which brings to mind the next song. What's going on, Mark Mix? How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Or good to know that you're watching me. This is Jazz at Sunset from WJZD Radio Worldwide. Got so much great music on the way for you. You guys need to stick around. Once again, I'm going to keep saying this. Listener's Choice. It is every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Mark Mix, if you are listening, you got a studio. You don't have to even follow these directions. Mark Mix, I'm going to make you a DJ for the night. Give me 1 hour, 60 minutes, your favorite music. Don't make it all Mark Mix music. Mix some other stuff in there and get on the mic. Say, hey, this is Mark Mix. And this is Listener's Choice on WJZD Radio. And make me an hour. Send it to me, Mark Mix. This Saturday, you will be a radio announcer. And for those of you who don't have the equipment, your phone has a record feature on it. So what you do is record the 4 segments on your phone, send it to me, along with a list of 12 songs. I'll put the show together for you, and we will make you a star. I want to know if you remember this one. Do you remember? We are inside of 2025. Each and every one of you is a star. If you send us a show, we're just helping you to shine. I want to know what you can do. I want to know what you like. Play whatever you like. Talk to me. Do you remember this? You never heard of Gerald Damien? Don't worry, Karen. You'll be hearing a lot more of it because I'm going to be playing a lot of Gerald. And everything he sends me is fire, so. Do you know who this is? Karen, who is this? I would ask Dawn, but she saw me when I did it, so. You are a star. Good evening to all of our listeners in Los Angeles, California. Yes, it is heat wave. Shout out to everybody in LA who at this moment is caught up in traffic. Good evening to all of our listeners in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Katy, Texas, Mesa, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to Jazz at Sunset, WJZD Radio Worldwide. I'd also like to say good evening to all of our listeners in Germany, our listeners in Italy, Spain, Egypt, South Africa, Colombia, Venezuela, Rio. We are worldwide. got a couple more to go before the hour's over. I'm going to take you really, really old school next hour. Is that okay? Something to help you unwind, relax. To prepare you for 2025. Yeah, we know there's going to be challenges. In life, there's always a challenge. Don't worry about them. The God I serve actually told us in this life there will be troubles, but he has overcome this world, and he's always with you. You know, John B., that's a good idea, so I tell you what, I'm going to stay until 8. Cause you're the star of the story. I do have another question. I'm going to wait till next hour for it, okay? Getting you ready for a Sunday evening when our Lions will sink the Vikings. So we can count one in the books. The holiday season of 2024 is in the books. The gifts have all been opened. As you can see over my right shoulder, the trees are down. The tree is down. We do have lights out on the balcony, but, you know, not necessary to turn those on. The celebrations are done. Those in New York have retired to their hotel rooms and so forth, and have even begun to head home. And that's cool. The craziness is done. The insanity of it all. It was crazy. People were celebrating and jumping up and down and screaming and hollering. The party was on. It was virtual insanity. This is Jamiroquai. What magic spells we'll be doing for us, and I'm giving all my love to this world. Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the share button. Share it with everyone. I can't breathe, no. Everybody on your friends list. And nothing's gonna change the way we live. 'Cause we can always take but never give. We're gonna try something new in 2025. We're gonna stop telling all your friends all your business, because they don't need to know every detail of your life. And see, half those people that say they're your friends, they're not. I've got so many haters on my team. But having haters is good. It lets you know you're doing something right. Keep hating. There's more to come in 2025. Charlie McKay, what's going on? Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. I'm Don Allen, your host of the Rise and Grind Morning as well. I just figured I'd come in and chill with you. There's nothing left to do but pray. I think it's time to find a new religion. Whoa, it's so insane to see this as another strain. There's something in this future that we have to be. Shout out to Big Ra, Big Quan Mo. Yes, they know who they are. Shout out to all of you listening around the world. Welcome to WJZD Jazz at Sunset. It may be early afternoon where you are, but where we are sitting, as you can look out of the window right behind me right there, it's dark outside. You know. It may be dark outside, but it's nowhere near late. Letting everyone know on the TV, YouTube, type WJZD Rise, and you'll see me. I look so much better on the radio. I have a face for radio. That's why you've never seen me on the news. Sheila Vincent, what's going on, baby girl? Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. Now, if you want to see what I look like, she said, Lord. You want to see what I look like on TV? Go to YouTube and type in WJZD Rise. What's up, Ron Ledford? Welcome to Jazz at Sunset, special edition 2025. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio Worldwide. In the background, music from Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity. Now, coming up next, about a minute and a half, I'm going to take you guys on a really, really, really old school WJZZ vibe. Tony Hoy turned me on to this. And I fell in love with the song. I think Al Esther had something to do with this. Good evening, Ron. Just a little something to help you unwind from a long work day. A lot of us still had to go to work. Some of us don't have to go to work till Monday. Man. She's not paying me any attention. The future Mrs. Don Allen sitting right over there in that corner right there. You can't see her. Yeah, that's right. Inside this household is totally virtual insanity. Happy New Year's, Bridget Sears. Long time. So good that you're back.
Jones has a sense of humor.
All right, here's the old jam. See if you remember this. Vibe. That's what 2025 is all about. It's a vibe. Don't cry. It's only the rhythm. From one speaker to the other. Do you remember this? WJZD Radio Detroit. Your go-to when it's time to unwind. Do you remember this? If you're listening in headphones, yeah, I did. It's going from one ear to the other ear. I played this over the summer at the TV Lounge, and they lost their minds. Gary McFerrin. I was a student, so we'll say that. Rosetta was like my big sister, or my Auntie Rose. And I had so much respect and love for that lady. She made me promise never to quit. Rick Johnson, my brother. Now, Rick, you've got the skills, you've got the music, and we have something now called Listener's Choice, where you are the DJ for 1 hour. However, now see, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know who Rick Johnson is, he is one of the original, Chicago's original house DJs. Listen to that. Listen. He is one of Chicago's originals. But this time, Rick, you can do some mixing, but I need jazzy stuff, and I need to hear your voice 4 times within that hour. So I need you to talk like you normally talk. This is Rick Johnson's voice. His voice is really, really deep. Send me an hour in, Rick. Some jazz, some house, jazzy house. Send it to wjzdradio@gmail.com. 1 hour, listener's choice. Any of you can do it. Any of you can do it. Everybody has a cell phone.
But let us leave these 2 young men to sit and reflect on
your cell phone,
world.
there is a record feature.
Must go on.
Record yourself saying 4 different things. Send me a list of 12 songs. I'll put it together for you. Do you remember this song?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's
Full
up?
of smoke.
Get out of here, man. Yeah? Yeah, where you on your way to? Up to that. We heard this.
Pillow Talk. Well, I remember that.
Wasn't no Fox.
I remember the original Pillow Talk.
Man, you man. All right.
Today, I'm a man. Stay with us. I got 1 more hour. 1 more hour to go. The godfather of trance, and are you talking about Derek May? We need the. If I could get Derek, it would be over. I'm old. Wait a minute. I'm old. No, baby. I'm refined. There you go. I'm gonna put you on for 1 Saturday, 1 hour. Oh, you like this one, huh? My baby sis. All right, fellas and ladies. Next hour, I'm playing stuff for the lovers. Is that all right? Vintage, I like that. For those of you who didn't make resolutions, I only made one, and it wasn't a resolution, it was a promise to myself. Old school tape recorder. I remember that you had to push 2 buttons down to record. Thank you so much, Sheila. My only promise to you, our listeners, is I'm going to promote harder. I'm going to figure out a way to put Sundown back on the air. And that way you will know exactly what's going on in and around the city of Detroit and in Ohio and in Chicago and Indiana and in LA. I'll figure out a way. Because I want you to be wherever we are. Oh, speaking of WJZZ, Carmen Garcia is listening right now. Carmen, hello. I'm going to figure Carmen, I don't know if you just heard me. I'm going to figure out a way we can get Sundown back on the air. I'm going to work something out. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, Rick. This is Christian. As we bring hour number 1 of Jazz at Sunset to a close. Next hour, I'm doing stuff for lovers. So if you're with your better half, It's time for you to get close and say, Happy New Year, baby. Do your playlist, Karen. You can do this. I got faith in you, Karen. Do your playlist, then record your voice, send it all to me. I will put your show together personally. Carmen, if I could get Cliff to do it, that would be amazing. I'm going to call Cliff tomorrow and see if I can get him to do it for me. See if we'll work something out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carmen Garcia of WJZZ Jazz 106 is with us, listening to us this evening.
Christian, baby, check it out. Over here, baby. Slow down, baby.
Welcome to 2025 Jazz at Sunset. Don't forget you can check out Kyle Lamont tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 6. Gene Edwards is on from tonight at 10 p.m. Mellow Mike Dowdell.
Get him now before the police.
You've heard Now Listen.
Tell 'em, Pat.
WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Take it off. This hour.
Baby, take it all.
It's for the couples. It's for that special
The
person.
way you came into the world.
Happy New Year, Carmen. This hour's for that special person that you think
I don't
about
wanna
so
feel-
much. You know the one.
I don't want to see no panties.
No one can do it better than Barry.
And take off that brassiere, my dear.
You didn't think I was going to play this, did you?
Everybody's gone.
It's a brand new year.
We take the receiver off.
See, we don't have time to play games. If you're not with,
Because baby, you and me,
if you're not physically
This
with
night.
them,
we're gonna get it on.
send them a message.
To love serenade. You know I get in these moods and
I really wish you were with that person that you're really thinking about right now.
well, you know how it is. And I'm very glad to know that
Yes, he said that,
you're
Janae.
way too.
I'm trying to be serious, and Janae is asking them questions.
We're gonna make love and we're gonna do it like it's supposed to be done.
This hour's for
Heaven only knows
the couples.
what goes on behind closed doors.
When the doors are shut,
Depths of our soul.
the lights are low,
Tonight,
the candles are lit.
you and me, baby. Love serenade.
Love serenade.
Oh, baby.
Here I am trying to set a mood, and Janae and Dawn are like, did he just say he didn't want to see no panties? Yeah, mood breaker. This is the track.
Make me want you. Tempt me, tempt me, tempt me, make me need.
They say, I'm not sure if this is true, they said more children were conceived when Barry White was playing in the background.
You know what it's like when a man
I keep looking down at what Janae is typing.
and the only real way you can do that, baby, is when you're making love to each other.
It's kind of hard being, deep voice and smooth.
When you reach that,
And you got a little sister over here doing stand-up.
that super feeling when you're making love, it's like you're in another world.
The best part of this song is coming up.
Help me. Oh, baby, help me.
All y'all need a timeout. John, Janae, Dawn. I'm trying to do something nice for couples. Yeah, you just shot a hole in it. Sheila Benson said she used to drive limos for many of these guys. Too bad many of them were gay. Well, gay folks need love too. Don't matter to me when they in the back seat, long as I wasn't back there. Now you know what time it is when Barry hits the break in this song. You know it's time. John, you single only because you want to be. Here comes the break. Get it. You know what time it is now, don't you? Stir it up like coffee. I know somebody standing in their room just stirring it up. And I ain't talking about no coffee. Stir them hips, baby. You ain't even do nothing. You and Janae are just partners in crime over there. All right, stir it up now. Sheila know what I'm talking about. Rick said that break is as long as some of New York artists' tracks. Some of the new artists' tracks. Because he's going to run it for about 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Stir it up now. Stroke it, baby. Stroke it. And if that wasn't bad enough, I got another Barry right behind it. Jazz at Sunset, your man Don Allen is with you. Told you I had another question, and I do. So before we get into the next song, I'm going to ask this question. You guys can marinate on it and then answer. Two people are dating right now, okay? One night, they were on their way out. And the woman says she doesn't want to, have sex with the man because she's saving herself for her husband. And before they get to the restaurant, the man says that they should go Dutch. And because he's saving his finances for his wife-to-be. The woman disagrees that he shouldn't withhold his money because she doesn't want to have sex with him. What are your thoughts on that? Sheila said, okay, let me take this sweat off. I agree. This is Barry's theme. Done way back in 1974. So it's a couple. And they're dating just early in their relationship. And the young lady says that she doesn't want to have sex with this man until she gets married. So she's withholding sex, but she wants to go out with this guy. So the man says, I tell you what, well, if we're going to go out, why don't we just go Dutch? Because I want to save my finances for my wife-to-be. And she gets mad at him, saying he shouldn't withhold his money because she doesn't want to have sex with him. What are your thoughts on this? Does she have a legitimate beef with this guy for not wanting to spend money on her because he wants to save it for his wife? Kenneth D. Bryant, anytime, what does that mean? This is Barry's theme. Stay with us. I've got Craig T. Cooper on the way. Ben Tankard, some Billy Paul, AWB. And this would not be, I would not hit the end of this show if I didn't drop some Brian Culbertson in. Impromptu Azimuth, Cindy Bradley. Matter of fact, I think I may do Cindy Bradley next. Okay, yeah, let's move Cindy Bradley up to the top. How about that? Oh, yeah. Now, Sheila says, really cheap ass, he'll keep holding his money. Now, why would you say that? You don't think he has any ground to stand on if he's holding on, she's holding on to her body, he's holding on to his finance, because, fair turnabout is fair play. So Sheila says he's calling the guy cheap. But what about, are you saying his needs and her needs aren't equal? Please explain. Dave Langford, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. So I got a question for you, Dave. Hold on. Since Sheila taking her sweater off and Dawn just got through cooking, so it's getting hot in here. And no, I don't have a wife beater on today. Okay. So here's the story. The story is as follows. There's this couple, newly dating and all of that good stuff. Dave, are you listening? Because I need the guys to come in on this. Newly dating couple. They're just, it's early in the relationship. And one night they're on their way out, and she says she doesn't want to have sex with him because she's saving herself for her husband-to-be. And so he suggests that, well, why don't we go Dutch? And because I'm saving my finances for my wife-to-be. Well, the young lady gets mad at the guy and says he shouldn't be withholding his money because she doesn't want to have sex with him. Now, Sheila says if he wanted to take her out, pay the bill. Well, no, not necessarily so. They both wanted to eat, so they are going out together. That does not necessarily mean, because all right, Dawn and I go out to eat all the time. Sometimes she pays, sometimes I pay. So what difference does it make who pays? Kenneth said no finance without romance. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So what do you guys think about that? Bless you, baby. What do you guys think? Come on, let's get into this. I need some response. Sheila is the only one responding to me. Karen, what do you think? But that sounds like if he pays for dinner, he's expecting something. Perhaps. It does sound like that, but that was not what's said. Don't read more into the story than what was said. I mean, come on now. I'm 60-something, I'm 65, to hell with it. I'm 65 years old. I have gone on dates in the past and gone out to dinner with ladies and not expected nothing. Bought the dinner, took you right home, bought dinner, dancing, drinks, and at the end of the night, I said, okay, had a great time, bye-bye, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am, done to that. I went on about my business. So it's not necessarily about, getting some. Personally, my thing is, I want to know what's between your ears before I find out what's between your legs anyway. All right. Sheila, go to your room, Sheila. Sheila said both of them keep their butts at home. Now, Kenneth says, I can appreciate her being upfront, but should accept the reaction. Yeah, I get it. I get what Kenneth's saying. In my opinion, she should not get upset. Tell him, baby. My baby says, stop expecting men to pay all the time, especially women who want a man to buy dinner for her kids. And I've been in that situation before, too. Take a girl out, you buying her dinner. Excuse me, I want to get something to go because my son at home. I'm like, what? Say, who's watching him? Let them feed his ass. Karen said they both on some BS. I mean, I just don't get it, you know. My question number one, how did she come out and say it? Listen, I want you to take me to Eddie V's tonight, but I want you to understand that, you know, after we have dinner, there ain't gonna be no dessert over here, you know what I'm saying? She said it like that. And then homeboy came back with, oh really, you want Eddie V's tonight? Well, you know, why don't you pay for yours, I'll pay for mine. And, you know, because I'm trying to hang on to my change. I'm thinking about buying this big rock for the woman of my dreams when I meet her. And the big house and in the exotic cars or whatever it is that makes her happy. Oh, here comes some answers. Brick says they both have a point. However, if this was a mutually agreed upon dinner date, then in all actuality, there's no expectation of reciprocation for buying dinner. Very true. John B says buying dinner on a date doesn't mean you'll be getting any after dinner, but it's a nice thing to do because you're very good friends. Whoa. My baby says there was a post on social media where a woman was on a date and expected her date to buy 10 meals for her 3 kids? And who else? Karen says she should have her money for Eddie V's. Amen to that. Jay Firm says, do you want me to take you on 50 days with no cookie? Oh, shit. That part, Jay. Carmen Garcia, you are a gentleman, Mr. Donald Poole. This scenario sounds too much like a transaction and not at all like a relationship, in her opinion. Thank you, Carmen. And that is very true. It has become a transaction when initially, it depends on who initiated the conversation. If the young lady initiated the conversation by saying, well, hey, you know, let's go to dinner, but afterwards I don't want to turn this into a physical level just because we're going out to dinner, you know, I would like to consider keeping myself a certain way for the man of my dreams. And the gentleman reciprocating to have a comeback would say, well, I understand and respect that, you know, but why don't we do it this way? You know, we can still maintain a friendship, and in doing so, why don't you pay for yours and I'll pay for mine? We can have great conversation. No sex will be part of the conversation at all. And then she'll say, whoa. Why? You mean I gotta pay? I gotta pay for mine? Because I ain't gonna give you nothing? No. Then you've taken it, the gentleman, from my point of view, has taken the sex off the table. But in doing so, he is also taking his money off the table and saying, well, if we're going to just be friends do this. Friends do go out to lunch and they do pick up their own tabs. Am I right? Sheila says because she thought he wanted it, he just called her out. Women do pay dinner, especially if they don't want any obligations. I agree with you, Sheila. I agree. I've seen that. Kenneth replying to Dawn, sounds like the only time she wants to go out is when she's hungry. True. He's not that all interested to me. Not necessarily. Because did any of you ever stop to think that if she said, okay, I'll pay for my own dinner and let's go see if we can still have a good time. You know, maybe they're still trying to get to know each other, and they go to Eddie V's and they order their own, they pay for their own, but in the interim, they're having great conversation. He's finding out things about her. She's finding out things about him. Who knows? He could be the man of her dreams. She just didn't know it. I'm just saying. I want to help you get there. Kenneth say, he responds, fair exchange ain't no robbery. Now, Rick said, "Oh, just mad at you. It appears that you unfriended her." I did not unfriend her. I did not unfriend Jen. Listen, I came over your house and had dinner, okay? In Chicago. I don't unfriend places where I eat. I'll go back and check it, okay, Rick? Just send another request. Tell Jen to send me another request. Now, Karen says, right, if a woman doesn't want to feel obligated, pay for your own. And maintain a mature adult level of conversation. Because I'm going to tell you, right off the rip, if there's no conversation, then we're doing the right thing. Because if a woman or even a man can't engage me in conversation, and y'all know I like to talk. I have just been talking to you guys for an hour and 20 minutes straight. If you can't engage me in conversation about something interesting, you know, be it sex, politics, religion, your kids, my kids, the price of milk and eggs, the Detroit Lions. There's a ton of things we can, you know, converse about, and we're not wait a minute, hold on, stop the music. There is no such word as conversate, okay? Let me just put that out there. There's no such freaking word as conversate. We are conversing. I'm sorry, I hate to hear people. Yeah, we just conversating. You two on what? Excuse me? Sheila says, we're old now, share a Meals on Wheels, share a bottle of Boone's Farm. No, I don't do Boone's Farm. Although Dawn and I did find a really wonderful bottle of, what's it called? Babble? Rabble? Dabble? It's good. It's a Cabernet. We're Cabernet people over here. Well, Cabernet on some days and with Tito's on other days. Ben Tanker. Just want to be with you. But see, if you really want to be with someone, engage them in conversation and listen to understand and retain what they are saying. Don't just listen to hear what a person is saying. Listen to understand. You see, I don't mind if, you know, I mean, I don't date no more. I do date that woman right there. And like I said, certain days she'll throw out the credit card. Other days I'll throw out the credit card. Other days she'll throw out my credit card. But she has that right. See, we got to get beyond, fellas, you got to get beyond what's going on below waist level and find out what's going on above neck level. Because I'm going to tell you, it's more fascinating between her ears than between her legs. Well, in 99.9 cases. Karen says, I seen on Facebook that this man invited a woman out to dinner. She brings 3 more of her girlfriends. Oh, I saw that. There was video footage on that. And she couldn't understand why he didn't want to pay for it. But she was young. She was like 16, 17. You date a child, don't expect her to act like a woman. Rick says, I guess I'm old school. I don't think going out to dinner is a requirement to end up in bed. It's a meal and a conversation, trying to enjoy the food and conversation. Thank you, Rick. And this is why Rick and I get along so well. He lives in Chicago, I'm in Detroit, and we still went to the same school. Sheila says, honestly, people have changed. Be respectful and responsible. If he asked her to pay, a real woman would pay. True. You know. Dawn says, when she was dating, I always had my own money just in case they didn't want to pay. Now, here's another scenario. Suppose you've been dating the same person, let's say 8 months till 14 months. You know, just about a year or just beyond a year. Guys, you've been paying every single time that you go out, be it breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the movies, you know, wherever y'all go, you're paying for it. What do? Do you ask her to pay, or do you wait and see when she gonna step up and say, baby, I got this, you always paying? Rick has got his cheer team going on. You got Carmen Garcia on your team. Now that's respectful. Hey, because Carmen is a jazz legend and a Christian music legend here in Detroit. She was in her 40s? Oh, no. So what do you think? If you've been dating someone 14 months, guy is always paying, and she's working. Let's say she does have her own money, but she doesn't even volunteer to pay. I told you to go to your room, Sheila. She said, you take these thoughts out old enough to be your daughters. What do you think? I'm old school. I had no idea what a thought was till last year. Ron said, she should step up on her own. You should not have to ask. It's respect. Thank you. Danny Shufford says, gold digging. Karen says she likes paying. It's sexy and showing that you're not stingy. I will share. I like the way you think, girl. If you want to be with somebody, you need to be able to step up and say, hey, baby, it's on me this time. I got this. Don't worry about it. Put your little wallet away. You know, and now see, I did this once before. I was with a group, and these guys, they were, notoriously known for picking up the tab. So finally, this was in Texas. You know who this is. I asked the waitress, excuse me, where's the men's room? And she says, right over there. I was like, can you show me? And she showed me, and I threw her a 50. I was like, I get the bill. She was like, yes, sir. Yeah, and Ken, you're absolutely right. It is cultural.
Me and Mrs. Jones.
Do you remember this one? Fellas, if you're in the same room, it is advantageous for you to grab her by the hand. Turn the speakers up, your little Bluetooth speakers up, and say, baby, let me show you what I remember. And you just slow grind.
But it's much too strong.
Ooh, Carmen. Now, Carmen nails it on the head. A nice exchange would be a home-cooked meal from her. That would be amazing. And see, that also is a show of gratitude. Rick says, if finances are not an issue, I didn't have an issue with fitting the bill. However, there should be mutual respect, and she should at least reach out into her purse out of respect.
Mrs. Jones.
You were 7 years old when it came out, Sheila. You was in high school and in college when this record was old, and it was still a jam then. Shout out to anybody who thinks Billy Paul is still a classic jam. David Langford, he's just sitting there listening.
But it's much too strong.
Still to come, AWB, Brian Culbertson, and Norman Brown. Together. Impromptu. We're going to go out with some Asthma. Oh, I've got one more you guys have got to hear. It is an R&B classic. And you're just going to love it.
Too high. 'Cause she's got her own arms.
See, they're stepping in Chicago, right? I would love to learn how to step.
Mrs. Jones.
Whatever your name. You got that special person in mind. You know who I'm talking about. You know, the one that you just can't seem to get out your mind. It makes you smile.
We both know that it's wrong.
You know what I'm talking about.
But it's much too strong. to let it go.
Rick, you're gonna throw that. Send me if you can send it by Saturday afternoon. I can get it in by 8 p.m.
For us to believe in.
Billy Paul was amazing.
It hurts so much inside.
Baby.
Now she'll go her way.
Ooh.
I'll go mine.
We get ready to change gears.
We'll meet the same place.
All right, everybody, you know the words to it. Come on, sing with me.
Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones.
Well, if you can record it tomorrow and send it to me.
Got a thing going on.
Next time we come to Chicago, Dawn and I are going to come hang with you, Rick.
We can't afford to build
I asked Dawn to marry me in Chicago, as a matter of fact.
up too high. I want to meet and talk with you at the
At
same
dinner,
place,
and I paid.
cafe, the same time. And we're going to hold hands like we used to. We're going to talk it over, talk it over. We know.
I should turn this computer around. Dawn is standing on this side of the computer with a microphone. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give it here. This is Dawn's microphone. It takes batteries, does it? Check 1, 2. It's not on. And we're thankful that it's not on. Sheila said, let's have this wedding so she can come. Oh, tomorrow is Saturday. I'm sorry, Rick. All right, next weekend. Music made WB. You are the queen of my soul. And see, once we get through this who's paying for dinner thing, and we go out just to have fun, doesn't matter who's paying. Because you'll get sometimes, I'll get it sometimes. You're still the queen of my soul. Good evening, everybody out in Los Angeles. Thank you for checking us out. 9 times out of 10, if they're listening to me in Los Angeles, they are caught up in traffic. You know, let's back out my camera some so I can see where you're at. Oh, okay. No, that's San Diego. They chilling. If you're in San Diego, you're chilling. Good evening, Las Vegas. Thank you for checking us out. This is Jazz at Sunset. Your man Don Allen is with you. I'm just going to ride with you. Coming up at 8 o'clock, Mellow Mike has the keys to the Master Suite. At 10 p.m., you can enjoy Gene Edwards, one of the original WJZZ announcers. Jazzy One Jazz. Okay, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's that time. Everybody grab themselves a nice libation. Thank you so much. No, I ain't gonna play no begging, Lenny. Now, Sheila, when you get to wherever you work or, you know, where you go to church, say, have you listened to that jazz on WJZD radio? And then say, let me see your phone. Go to Google and type in WJZD radio. Yes. Still got a few more to go. I got 4 more to go. Unfortunately, AWB has just retired. I would love to have brought them back to Detroit for one more show. This band was amazing. Schoolboy Crush, Pick Up the Pieces. Tonight we've been just taking a musical journey through jazz and R&B. Some songs like this one are straddling the fence between jazz and R&B. This is a good bopping song. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Sheila. See, Sheila's looking out for a brother. Sheila, I'm going to put out for some new T-shirts when I do. I got one for you, okay? Shout out to all of my ballroomers and steppers and boppers. I actually went to one of their parties, and it was amazing. I've never seen 400 people ballrooming and doing a step all in the same direction at the same time. It was truly amazing. Wait a minute. Am I losing my signal? WJZD Radio Detroit. There we go. Had to make sure my signal was nice and strong. Oh, you're not a bop and step. Dawn and I are coming to town for some lessons. You want some Sade to do a tour in 2025? Actually, Ron, I think she's retired. Someone told me she was working on a new album. And if it's possible, I will get my hands on it, okay? That's all I can say. Oh, you were at the music hall when they did their retirement show. They announced their retirement. And you didn't call me? Karen, where's the love? You're drinking your spirits of Chardonnay in the house. Thank you. Stick around for a few more minutes, okay, Sheila? Athlon. Oh, Henry Ford is in the building. And now, I want you guys to know something. I think Athlon was the one who came. Weren't you the one who came up with the call letters for the station, Athlon? I'm not certain. I think it was you. Way, 8 years ago, we had a contest to see what we would call the station. And I'm not sure, but I think Athlon was the one who came up with the call. Yes, it was you. The lady who is responsible for the call letters, WJZD, the jazz from Detroit. She is with us this evening. Also a Henry Ford alumni, like myself, and Sheila. This is Brian Culbertson and featuring Norman Brown. Come on up. As we take you into the nighttime. Cheers to you as well. Cheers to each of you. Welcome to 2025. Now I got a question for you. Sheila, Rick, Athlon. Did any of you guys have any idea we'd be this old? Because see, I knew all you. Well, I didn't ever, everybody except Rick. I knew all of us. We had afros and, wore bell-bottom pants. Was hanging out at Northland, buying platform shoes, Swedish knits, knickknacks, rolling shirts. And we didn't have the slightest idea what would be happening in 2025. And yet here we are. You put on Facebook. No. See, Karen, you just have to call, okay? You're not older, you're wiser. We are blessed. Gordon Adams, good evening. Welcome to Jazz at Sunset, special edition. I'm Don Allen at WJZD Radio Worldwide. Everybody, pour something into a glass for me, would you? It could be water, it could be Kool-Aid, glass of milk, glass of juice. I'm sitting here sipping on some Cabernet. we talking about basement parties. Jesus, 40 years later. Hallelujah. Amen. I'm just thankful that the God we serve had us all on the wake-up list this morning. You pour him. Everybody who's got something, hold it up. Here's to 2025. I'm thankful to my Lord and Savior that all of you, opened your eyes this morning to experience another opportunity in being better than the way we were yesterday, striving to be better tomorrow than we were today. I'm thankful that all of you guys, through all these 8, 9 years that I've had this station on the air, you guys have stood behind me. I'm going to come back to that, Rick. I'm just so thankful that you guys supported us this long. There have been challenges, and to be sure, we got through them all. And there'll be more challenges. As I told you earlier in the show, my goal is to have this station expand. There'll be more stations under the one umbrella of Dapperman Media. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Gene Edwards watching us. Join Gene tonight at 10 p.m. Gene, what's going on? Don. Don. Well, hold on. I'm doing my impression of Gene Edwards. It's Gene Edwards, baby. Now, Rick said, oh, no, I never had afro nor bell bottoms, but no, I had no idea I'd get to see 2025. Just had a solar rotation on, you had a birthday on December 27th. Yes, I have been around a very long time. Thank you very much. And I love you too. I'll be there for you. Since we started this radio station, I've been giving you my all. Do you realize whenever I went on vacation, and Dawn will co-sign this, I take a laptop so I can control the station from wherever I go. Robin, how are you? Robin Forst. Good evening. Welcome to Jazz at Sunset. I'm Don Allen, and you, Robin, you're late, but that's all right because you're here. 1963 and counting. I got you beat, baby. Danny, I'm 1959 and going strong. Thank you, Gordon. I'm glad you're here. I've got 2 more songs. And these are DJ's choice, my choice. I had to have one of my favorite jazz songs. And then I'm going to reach back and play one of my old school R&B slow jam, baby please favorites. I'm going to tell you something, Sheila. I wouldn't trade her for the world. Dawn has been here through my darkest days, through my roughest times, and she held me up, you know. And I can't say enough about that woman over there. That's why I put a ring on it. I'll give you my all. That's what I told her. I give her my all. Well, thank you, Robin. I'll give you my all. All I want to do is chill with you. I'll give you my all. Everybody hit the share button. Let everybody around the world hear this great time we're having tonight. We call it Jazz at Sunset on WJZD Radio worldwide. Do you remember this group? Azimuth. A tune called Dear Limits. We've got all of your favorite music. We do it 24 hours a day. If you want gospel jazz, check us out on Sundays. If you want classic R&B, Foodie's Place is the place to be, right here at 7 p.m. on Sundays. J Square has you virtually all day Sunday. Billy T has the soul of the 70s at 3 p.m. Gene Edwards is with you at 5 till 7 p.m. on Sundays. But hang around because Gene will be on the air at 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, sounds good, Rick. Text me your phone number. You still got mine? I don't know. Well, you probably on my phone. Happy New Year, Robin. Stay with us. Stay with us. Both of you guys, stay with us. The next song is the last song of the hour, and it is amazing. And I like it because of two reasons. The way this guy talks to his woman. Here's a guy who screwed up massively. And he's gotten back in front of his woman, and he talks to her. Now, that's the best part of the record. The second best part is Teddy Pendergrass is in the back, solidifying what the man is saying. So you're hearing the same thing, only a man is speaking from his heart, and Teddy Pendergrass is in the background singing from his heart. So one's speaking from the heart, the other one's singing from the heart. Stick around. It's next song. It comes on in 2.5 minutes. You can hang around for 2.5 damn minutes. Just hang out. I want to thank all of you guys for those insightful comments. The beauty of us. I'll check that in a minute. The beauty of humanity is we all are so very different, and the answers that you gave to my question illustrates just that. I mean, some of you guys were like, he's cheap. Others were like, well, she needs to come up off some dollars. Stick around, coming up at 8 o'clock. My man, Mellow Mike. He takes you to 10. Gene Edwards has you at 10. He goes till midnight. J Square goes from midnight till 6 o'clock in the morning. Then O'Neal Stevens has the Artist Spotlight, 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Yours truly will be right back in the saddle again from 8 a.m. till 12 noon. Maurizio D'Aduzio from Italy has your jazz mix at 12 noon. And this man can go. At 2 o'clock, Kyle Lamont comes to you. Afternoon Drive. We are your new favorite number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. I got to thank Gerald Damien for, giving me a call. That was totally impromptu, and to let him come in. If you guys call me, beware. I will throw you on the mic. I will hold my phone smooth up to the mic, and hey, don't cuss. You're on the air. Okay. That was music from Azimuth, Dear Limmerts. This is the last song coming up right now. Do you remember this one? You see, every relationship goes through its ups and its downs. And sometimes you just can't seem to find a common ground. And for whatever reason, she'll leave or he'll leave.
I miss you, baby.
But we've all felt this way before. Don't you sit there and lie and be so grandiose that, I've never been through this. You're a damn lie. We've all been hurt before.
I swear I do miss you. Every since you went away.
Nobody did it better.
I ain't been doing nothing but thinking. With my head in my hand. You've been away from me so long.
See, knowing this.
And I just don't think I can carry on, so I start drinking.
Just as this year is a brand new year, perhaps it's a new opportunity for you to start somewhere new. Oh, J Square is with us now. Atlas said the best begging song ever. And this man begged, both of them, the man talking and Teddy in the background. Teddy was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm going to jump off the red sand.
That a great big man like me has been crying my soul and heart.
But I'm going to tell you, and I got to ask ladies, if a man came and talked to you like this and was begging like this, you'd consider taking that brother back, wouldn't you, if you didn't say yes? J Square said, playing that brown liquor music.
I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, I wish for your return.
Oh, how I learned. See, back in the day, if a brother really wanted his woman back, he'd have 4 guys in the background singing that background. I miss you, baby. I miss you, baby. And she started laughing at you, but I gotta take this fool back.
I miss you, baby. I swear I do.
Can't nobody do that but Teddy.
I miss you, baby. Without you, baby, there ain't no future.
There ain't no future.
No. I miss you, baby. I miss you, baby. I miss you, baby. Without you, I don't know what to do with myself, what to do with my time.
Here it comes.
Hello?
Oh, Lord.
He got on the phone.
Did I disturb you?
What am I gonna do without you?
I mean to take up too much of your time, but
And listen to Teddy in the background.
just thought I'd give you a ring and see how you was doing. How's everything?
Start off polite.
I miss you, baby.
A friend of mine told me he saw you the other day.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Said you were still looking good. Made me feel kind of good, you know.
Now, he said he got a job in this, so he was unemployed when you met him.
Told me that you did ask about me.
Hey, baby. Oh, baby.
I've been really meaning to kind of get to talk to you before now, but you know how a man's pride is. Sometimes it kind of won't let him do what he want to do.
Yeah! Oh, baby. Come on back to me, darling. Because I miss you, baby. I don't want nobody else. Hey! Yeah, baby. Oh, baby.
Real talk, I know some of y'all fellas been out there said this before to somebody.
Oh, I miss you, baby.
And you're thinking about it right now, ain't you?
Baby. I don't know what to do with my time.
You done got over it, but you thought about it for a second. Some of y'all ladies too.
Future, babe.
I know this is gonna knock your
Lord, how
head,
can I go on without you?
but I even went out and got a gig.
He got a job.
Oh, I got you not hip to the hip talk. Plain J.O.B., baby. Working 8 hours a day. All the overtime I can get.
Which meant when she met him, he was broke and unemployed.
I don't know, I
Maybe
guess.
not broke.
Might be too late, but
Without you, I die.
I swear I miss you.
Now, please understand something. They have a child, and And so he asked about his child.
On my knees.
This record clearly was made before Friends of the Court.
Oh, baby, 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 baby. I miss you, baby. Oh, Lord.
Because he might have been in jail.
Yeah, baby, 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 baby.
But this was my jam. I can't help it. My heart goes out to a brother who's felt like this before.
I love you, baby.
And we've all felt like this before.
I love you, baby.
Remember how I used
I
to
love you more than I even love
always say how lucky I done been? Well, you know, being they got that lottery. I hit it.
He tried everything, ain't he? I hit the lottery, baby. I got a job, baby.
A lot of things that just seem not to go right.
Now the hook is you got Teddy in the background going, yeah, baby.
But now I feel I got a chance to kind of make things up to you a little bit.
I remember that song, Sheila, or Karen. You say you can get a job by Thursday. Now you ain't gonna fool me this time.
You ever ask about me?
I know you
a
found
little bit.
somebody new. And I just don't know what to do.
Does he still like to go down by the
'Cause I miss you.
supermarket?
I bet he don't love you like that.
Sheila, Teddy didn't do the panties, did he?
He can give you the
He did the candles. I saw him at Masonic.
If I could just,
Only Teddy Pendergrass was able to do a concert for all women, filled Masonic Temple.
what you want over the phone.
Guys weren't allowed,
I swear I miss you.
and women was throwing drawers up there and whatnot.
You done
I
heard it
heard
10
about that show.
before, but
Every
Swear
man
I
in the
didn't cheat.
city was jealous of Teddy.
I swear I didn't cheat.
I miss you, baby. Oh, Lord. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, I gotta stop this. Jay Square said he lost a girlfriend that made him feel that way. He been married to her for 27 years. Listen, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for joining me. I had to come on and wish you guys a happy new year. Welcome to 2025. We here at WJZD Radio pledge that we will grow. We will promote harder. We are going to grow. J Square, we're going to talk because me, you, Corey, Mike, we got some work to do. Our platform is about to expand. I hope you'll stay with us, and we look forward to serving you into 2025 and beyond. Thank you so much for making us a part of your lives. Turn it over to Mellow Mike. Get it, boy.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD